Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we are playing as Kazakhstan, which is able to form the Central Asian Union. This formable comes with the highest possible ideology power modifier in the game, plus 12.5%. Ideology power is a valuable modifier because it enhances all of the effects of the ideology you are using. And most of the time, you're going to be using one in Rise of Nations. Let's take a look at communism, for example, which has the most effects of any ideology. Its most notable base stats are plus 100% manpower increase and plus 125% factory output. Now let's form the Central Asian Union and see what the modifiers look like after that. There we are. So we have it now, and let's go to ideologies. Manpower increase is now up to 112%, and factory output is now up to 140%. Those are some pretty significant gains. However, if you're paying attention, you'll also notice that the debuffs increased. And this is exactly why you want to be using an ideology that has minimal negative effects. Something like fascism, for example. This modifier does not come without challenge, of course, because we are in Central Asia, and well, we all know what countries like to go after Central Asia. The formable can be formed by all of the Central Asian countries, by the way. Doing it as Kazakhstan though, just because it's a bit harder. Ignore safety regulations. And now we're gonna select our capital. I'm gonna call this Million Pop City our capital, by the way. It's not, but I am. Build a motor factory on that. We're gonna zoom in with the R key. Select the city inside of it and build a steel factory. Selecting these two cities beside it, electronics. There we go. Right-click, research improvements, advanced artificial. Unfortunately, we have to choose static lines this game. If you know me, I love mass attack. Grand fleet and mass production. Leaders, wow, a triple aggressive roll. That's actually insane. We are going to be trading. Why not trade? Especially aluminum. Something as small as aluminum. That's very nice. Oh, wow. Political reformer and a head of government. That is... wow. Okay, we do have a Russian player. No Chinese player. That's fine. Ooh, this guy's formed the Mongol Empire. Uh-oh, here he comes. We gotta do max mill spending right off the bat, man, and sell these electronics. Max research, education, government, minimum taxes. Let's do a lot of tank spawning here. As much as we can, actually. By the way, your capital's right here. Don't bother defending that at all. You have no biome or terrain there to assist you. You are gonna have to engage Russian forces here. If you don't, you're gonna get capitulated and lose because you have so many cities that Russia can just take over everything else besides your capital and basically win. Yeah, I'm gonna drop these. We're in a bit of a financial situation. Just gonna fight the Russian troops that I know we can. So these are weak over here. We're gonna go engage that. There we go. First engagement, win that. I don't think Russia's done military spending, so I'm wrecking this guy's troops. Yeah, 5k just did 0 damage to me. What the hell? Oh, he just made tanks. He's smart. He knew not to engage that. Wow, what a gamer, man. Let's justify on the rest of these countries, by the way. We have more money. That means more tanks. You gotta have so many tanks when doing this, man. Let's try to get our capital back. It's actually not needed. Losing your capital does mean you have less manpower or something like that. Something along the lines of that. Dude, if he makes aircraft, we're actually screwed. Leader killed, renegade. Oh, man. If you want a challenge and you're like bored in Rise of Nations, dude, play Kazakhstan and hope for a good Russian player because this is actually a really challenging country. Oh yeah, we're doing constitutional monarchy. Now, I know this reduces our ideology power, but we really need the political power gain. Maybe we have annoyed Russia so much, she'll just white piece us. Come on. Please. Please. Oh god, he has 1,500 tanks. This is where it really gets challenging. Fortification effort. Bro, that is so unfortunate that our general died, though. It really is. Propaganda only. I mean, at least that's going to reduce our war exhaustion by a bit. Thankfully, we have no releasables, so in reality, the stability doesn't matter. But it does. It does, but it really doesn't. War exhaustion kind of doesn't matter either. He's mounting his forces. He's up to 2k tanks. Oh, dear God. Can we scorch? The new rule timer expired. Let's fucking go. This guy is a really patient gamer, too. He's gonna beat us in the long term. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do about that. I can catch him attritioning right here, I'm pretty sure. get those tanks right there. Oh, he's made the attackers. That's GG. That is GG right there. Now, I just stole the money from Turkmenistan, which is very good for us. Oh. Scorch that. This guy, he knows, man. He knows, man. He knows what's up, bro. Okay, we got to reinforce this ASAP. We might as well build a fertilizer and civilian factory right now, as anytime he tries to take a city, he's going to be taking attritional damage, and that's really good for defense for us. If he gets to this area, I won't scorch it, just to be respectful, but these are very strategic scorches we're doing. Oh, yeah. So he was able to force pieces. GG, well played, Russia. I do appreciate that challenge also. But yeah, I want to include that in the video, just so I can kind of show off that Kazakhstan, it's a really difficult country if you have a Russian player that knows what he's doing. I'm gonna skip ahead now until we get into a game where we have formed. And just to say again, Kazakhstan is one of those defensive countries where you actually have to defend. It's not one of those defensive countries where you're just sitting on mountains and you're sitting on forts. You actually have to go out and defend your cities, or else you're going to be force-pieced because you're going to be under that 10% occupation. I've made a mistake in the first run. We're supposed to justify on Kyrgyzstan and Turkmenistan first, because those are the easiest countries you're going to be able to take over as Kazakhstan. You're going to be able to take them over extremely fast. Now I can also show the process for taking over Kyrgyzstan. So Kyrgyzstan is one of those countries where you do not have to take over their capital. We're gonna micro all of our troops around it, going towards it, move it away. Oh, and since we're not being invaded by Russia, we can do the laws that we want to do. Let's go. Everything besides the capital, you can now send the terms to annex everything, and it's awesome. Now, we also want to attack Turkmenistan very soon. Not only can you take it over very fast, but it's good to go ahead and get that, just so Iran does not get it. And I'm going to show off how you can conquer Tajikistan with minimal units. So we want to get these 3 cities right here in the south. A little bit more tanks, and these are going to be for Uzbekistan. Now we're going to send 1 troop, maybe about right there, and make sure these are mountain specialized, by the way. And then we want to attack this unit. Simple as that. Yeah, let's do that. Try to get it attacking each side at the same time, by the way. And as you can see, we just destroyed that mountain entrenched Tajikistan troop right there. Another guy ulting. Why have, bro? And there goes Uzbekistan. So it's a pretty easy formable when you don't have Russia or China attacking you. Let's form it now. A place where anything abounds. The drum beats of shaman's thunder. The plains are alight with bonfires. The long winter is over and the new spring has begun. For the first time since time immemorial, us children of Tengri have gathered once again to tread the path of the wolf toward our divine and eternal birthright. Let us unite our Central Asia, the home of the horse, the land of our forefathers, and the land of eternal blue sky. What else do we got here? So maximum party loyalty, expanded illegal. Oh, can't do that yet apparently. We'll be choosing states atheism because this does give us more ideology power. Oh, you know what I forgot about? Investments, man. We got to do some investments. Let's do that. We're playing Kazakhstan. We have infinite resources. Yeah, we got to do that. What's his alt, by the way? Let me see. Anonym. Nerd.
He ain't lying.
Stellar defense is very nice. We are now in the Moscow Confederacy. Great. I'm gonna make a piece of anti-air on our capital. India does have some bombers. This guy's doing some stuff here. You noticed that though? His ult account immediately left the server when I said he was ulting. That's hilarious, bro. Nationalism, I'm choosing that. Just so we can get some leaders who are hopefully on the nationalist side, since I have done maximum party loyalty. What I'm gonna do now is build electronics everywhere. Hopefully sell 52 internal market. We can develop all of Kazakhstan. 48. There we go. We got a procurement minister that gives us less upkeep. That works really well with our buffed fascism. Server already dead, SMH. It's only dead when you don't want to invade anybody in it, because this amount of players, if you actually attack them all, that's more than enough players to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Man up and declare war on somebody. Come on now. Unlimited working hours. Well, India. Oh, I think India is actually about to attack us. Fighters everywhere. Oh shit, I don't have any aircraft parts. 250, please. We're gonna do moderate war bonds. I am going to develop everything. Did Moscow get scorched? Hot damn. Hey bro, you gotta make some fighters, my guy. Isotope Research Act, we can afford that. Advance the research. Oh, he's going for that capital. All right, let's try something here. Just make a little bit of infantry. We have been poor to the entire game. This is insane. India ended up piecing out. All right, so I just made that 500k infantry for no reason. All right. Emergency War Funds, Prosperity Act, Improve Infrastructure, Military Service Act. Please save the economy. Damn, look at that chief judge. That guy's insane. We're gonna drop our anti-corruption all the way after that. All right, let's mount and specialize these infantry and start attacking some of these Australian puppets here. I gotta get naval access here. Bangladesh is gonna be our point for that. Man, do I love investments. They have boosted the economy so much. Damn, look at that tungsten increase. 27, that's more than Russia. I'm just gonna attrition all the way to Nepal. And then political improvements, science, and refined political theory, which is gonna give us plus 5% ideology power. Can't wait to see what our endgame fascism looks like. Oh yeah, let's do some anti-corruption technology as well. Yeah, there we go. Now our economy's getting somewhere. Bit slow, because we haven't been able to sell consumer goods or really electronics the entire game. Finally, we're getting some good fascist leaders. Got a head of research right there. Fortification experts. Wow, okay. All right, Australia, your time has come, buddy. We now have naval access. I just got 20 million more people. That was a huge jump to our population. Oh my gosh, finance minister, dude. Oh, I can attack India. Huge. Courage meritocracy, we might as well go into that as well. That political leader cap, it's very good. Let's make some destroyers. Superpower status. Let's make a little bit of troops for India. I'm also gonna go into streamline logistics to get less military upkeep. You think Australia's paying attention? I don't think he is. I remember India had no troops because he was just doing bomber spam. Yeah, this guy is not paying attention. Got his capital. We just wait this guy out now. We can finally choose fascism. Then we're going to be going off of constitutional monarchy here soon. I hate people like you. The guy ulting, by the way. Constitutional monarchy and non. Economy's going to crash, right? No, not as much as I thought it would. Minus 88% military upkeep. Okay. I really need a political reformer. That is a fascist game, please. Oh, there we go. Level 1, 2, nice. General of the army, damn, we got loaded. Holy crap, a chief of staff, this leader pool as well. Annex Australia, and taking him over should release all of the puppets, I think. You know what, I'm about to go for to mass attack now. We should do that. We're down to 8% upkeep on the infantry. Oh, we're finally at peace. No more war bonds and emergency war fund. Oh god, there goes the economy. Well, I was actually looking forward to that war with the Mamluk Sultanate, but he ended up leaving the game. I guess we will attack France, USA, and the North Sea Empire. Ooh. They're all in this war. We're gonna have to do it. 65 million infantry, costing us a light 10 mil. Wow. America ended up leaving. GG, well played. 4-day war justification on France. Yeah, dude. Sorry, bro. I need the action, man. Actually, let's let him prepare a little bit. Now, he does have forts everywhere, so this could be a mistake, but I'll respect him. I'll respect France. I will. If he doesn't make a defense, I'm just gonna charge him. Same for you, UK. I am giving you time to prepare as well. There we go, France. All right, we'll give him another 2 months, maybe. Is it? Oh, so he's just specializing in tanks. All right, I think France has made a big enough defense. I'm going to do this right here. Check it out, bro. You know what I think we got to do here? We got to send like 50 mil over. 50 mil mass troops. Let's go. Let's send the UK some money as well. Hey, we're a nice guy. Maybe I should swap over to static lines. If I swap over to static lines, my troops are just going to be too overpowered. Then it's going to be way too easy, right? You know what I like doing as well? Extensive conscription. I'm going to do emergency war fund as well. We're not doing war bonds, though. No war bonds. We're going to be very unstrategic regarding sending this into France as well. We're just gonna charge it. You know, no front lining, no support, none of that crap. Okay, maybe we should have done some support. This guy just wrecked 25 million infantry. We are just fucking around. Come on. Do we have high war exhaustion even? No, it's still at 1. Maybe we should swap the static. Now, like I said, static lines right here, that would just be too easy. Like our stats, they would be getting crazy. I do want to see them. And the best way to demonstrate them would just be to do it in a war. So let's do it. I'm going to swap over to static lines. Wait, we're not training. We need to train. That's right. What is our stats, by the way? Let's look at them. Yeah. Yeah. That has eliminated all 15,000 of those French tanks within milliseconds. Who needs support? Come on. Who needs support fighters and support attackers? We don't need none of that. That's some weak shit right there. How are we looking on stab? Good. Ward exhaustion, good. We're gonna send another 40 million in. Bro, can this scourge fucking end? Holy shit. Yeah, we're not attritioning anymore, so we just insta-cap. Hey, GG, well played, France. Well, I mean, if I came in with a strategy right there, you would have got destroyed, so yeah, sure. I have 100 million losses to you because I allowed you to have that many losses against me. That's a bad play? No, that's because I knew you guys were in a position, so that's why I aided you, because I respect you. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. God, that's so annoying. -5 day justification? It's not actually -5 days. That just means it's 0 days, I think, or something. Yeah, it's 0 days to justify. So you justify literally instantly. Hey, mass attack, static line, still on top, man. Of course, not as strong as it once was. Not at all. We're in this guy's head. What did he do? He died 3 years ago. He's still in the game. We are in this guy's head, bro. Russia actually wants to attack us, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, what's up with this rapid militarization? That just doesn't make any sense. I think he's just getting prepared and then he's gonna kick us out of the faction. Russia has forts everywhere, but I do have Kazakhstan. We can get the capital from right there. So what I'm gonna do for Russia right here is I'm gonna do the same exact thing he's doing, and I'm gonna make forts everywhere. Here's what I'm gonna do real quick. Let's white piece that. I'm gonna cede the capital to Russia, and we're gonna move it down into Afghanistan here. I am sorry, Russia. But it really looked like this guy was trying to invade us. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like, why would you be mobilizing when we're the only 2 people in the game? That kind of seems sus to me. Let's go with a shipyard 2. Make some battleships. Let me see Russia's resistance. That's pretty damn bad. So it's looking like we're gonna have to do a capital snipe right here. We're moving, right? Don't tell me I got the bug. Okay, we're gonna have to leave and rejoin very fast. There we go, there we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yep, yep. Oh, wrong server. That was a friend server. Oh, he didn't white peace. Russia, you're actually the GOAT, man. We may be in a war, but I respect you as an enemy. I don't get it often, but when you do, it's just, damn. It's always when you're in a war, too. It never happens when you're at peace. Hey, GG, well played, Russia. 98% military upkeep, by the way. Democracy, 215 tax income. Communism, plus 200% manpower increase. GG, well played, Russia. That was a good fight. Wait, the losses. And that's the end of this server. Yeah. All right, so the point of the video, let's see our ideology power. Minus 98.14% military upkeep. That's the main thing for fascism here. 215 tax income for democracy. That is pretty crazy. A lot of good buffs, but the corruption gain is turning me off right there. By the way, I swapped over to specialization just to test. So 500 million spec troops. How much do they cost? Let's see. Around 200 million. Is that not crazy? It's actually 170 million. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.